Let's talk about something most men never stop to consider: just how attractive you actually are. Most guys go through life completely unaware of how they're perceived. You might think you're just another face in the crowd, going through the motions. But what if I told you that you're far more magnetic than you realize? What if you've been walking around with a presence that turns heads, but because you don't see it, you're not using it to your advantage? Today, we're breaking down the undeniable signs that prove you've got that rare, effortless attraction. And here's the thing, this isn't about looks. It goes deeper than that. It's about presence, psychology, and the unspoken language that makes people react to you differently. By the end of this, you'll know exactly where you stand. Let's dive in. Your energy dominates the room. Have you ever walked into a room and felt eyes on you? Not because of what you're wearing or what you said, but simply because your presence speaks louder than words. That's power. That's dominance. Some guys walk into a room and no one notices. They blend in, almost invisible. Others shift the entire energy of the space. They don't have to be the loudest or the biggest guy in the room, but something about them commands respect. It's in the way they move, shoulders back, head high, calm and deliberate. They don't rush and they don't shrink themselves. They own their space and people feel it. Women sense it and react to it. Other men, they either respect it or get defensive, because whether they admit it or not, they see you as competition. If you've ever stepped into a place and noticed people subtly reacting to you, my friend, you've got that silent dominance that demands attention. Women hold your gaze a little too long. Let's be real. Women are hyper-aware of who's looking at them. They don't just accidentally make eye contact multiple times. If a woman glances at you and then looks away quickly, that's one thing. But if she lingers, if she holds that eye contact for just a second too long, she's feeling something. Sometimes she's testing you. She'll lock eyes just long enough to see if you can handle the pressure. If you break eye contact too quickly, she'll sense insecurity. If you stare too long, she'll feel uncomfortable. But if you hold it just enough and then confidently look away like it's no big deal, you've just passed the test. Here's where it gets interesting. Some women do the opposite. They won't look at you at all. Not because they're not interested, but because making eye contact with you feels too intense. Either way, she's reacting. She sees something in you. Pay attention to this, because eye contact is one of the purest signs of attraction. You have a natural command over conversations. Have you ever noticed how some guys talk and everyone listens? It's not because they're the loudest in the room or because they dominate the conversation. It's because they speak with certainty. Attractive men don't try to impress people with words. They don't rush. They pause before they speak. Their voice is calm, deep, and deliberate. They don't fill silences with nervous rambling, and when they do speak, people lean in because what they say has weight. Women pick up on this instantly. If you've ever had a woman subtly lean closer when you're talking or keep asking questions to keep the conversation alive, she's hooked, she's invested, and that's because you're giving off the energy of a man who knows himself. It's never about what you say, it's how you say it. Speak with confidence and watch how the world listens. People respect your space without you asking. This one's subtle, but once you notice it, you'll see it everywhere. Have you ever been in a crowded place and realized people naturally move out of your way? You're not pushing through or demanding space. You're just walking with purpose. And somehow, the crowd parts. That's not random, that's presence. When a man carries himself with authority, people unconsciously respect his space. Even in social settings, some guys get overlooked while others get automatic attention. The difference? It's not size, it's energy. Women pick up on this instantly. If a man commands space, she assumes he's someone important. And in the world of attraction, importance is everything. So, next time you're out, pay attention. If people subtly adjust when you sit down or make space for you without you asking, you're giving off the kind of energy that demands respect. Women find excuses to be near you. Let's be honest. Women don't usually walk up and say they're interested, but when they are, they'll find a way to get close. I'm not talking about coincidences. Have you ever been at the gym, a bar, or even just walking down the street and noticed a woman keeps appearing around you? Maybe she walks past you more than once, stands just close enough for you to notice, or pretends to check her phone. Maybe she even accidentally bumps into you. That's not random, that's intentional. Women will position themselves in your space, hoping you'll pick up on it. They want to be noticed, but they won't make it obvious. And here's the biggest giveaway. Small talk for no reason. If she asks you a pointless question, laughs at a joke that wasn't even that funny, or finds any excuse to keep the conversation going, she's trying to get into your space. Here's the truth. A woman who isn't interested will do everything to avoid being near you. But one who is, she'll make sure she's within reach. Attraction isn't about looks. It's about energy. It's about presence. When you start owning your space, moving with purpose, and speaking with confidence, the world around you shifts. You stop chasing. You stop trying to prove yourself. And suddenly, everything and everyone starts gravitating toward you. So, pay attention to the signs. Once you see them, you'll never unsee them. And that's when everything changes.